What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we're going to react to Community Season 6, Episode 2, Lawnmower Maintenance and Prenatal Care. Last week on Ladders, I really don't even remember what happened. There was nothing too significant. The episode to me was basically to explain why Shirley's not there and introduce the new character. And it might have been, to me, the worst episode of the series so far. But everyone's told me Season 6 gets a lot better. So we'll see. Before I get into this episode, if you want to see my full uncut reaction, check out my Patreon. I got something for everyone there. I even have a free tier with some videos in it. All right, let's get that Season 1 through 3 magic back in 3, 2, 1, go.
Chomsky, come here, Chomsky. But
Oh, they have a
really
cat?
Sorry.
I told you cats don't like me.
Before Britta moved her cats into our apartment, she wanted to introduce them to us on neutral
Oh,
ground.
God.
One of them scratched Abed and ran under the couch.
Poor Abed.
I'll get it. Cats love me.
What? Are you sure?
Ooh, do cats love Chang?
This was a pretty big mistake. Okay. This is done.
Oh, my God. Poor Chang.
Mara, I'm pretty embarrassed about this. My tax documents! Facts about Native
Why
Americans!
hasn't the Dean dressed up in like 2
Guess
seasons?
What I just purchased. Understand.
We also mock what's silly.
Jeffrey. Abed, you're more machine than man. You want to give me a hand setting up the equipment?
He would
after
love
lunch?
to.
Hi, I got bit by a cat.
Chang, we know.
Why are you guys in all these books in the nurse's office?
Oh, no.
Dean, where did you get this, and for how much of the school's money?
What the hell?
My little bean countess. Jack me up.
I
Oh, boy.
like to see this company's website. Can I use your computer?
Welcome to the Virtue Good 6500.
Oh.
This is actually kind of funny since we have this now.
I am walking.
Yeah, at least that thing will prevent him from walking into the wall.
I set the time zone. I set the time.
Oh my God, he's nuts.
And Jesus wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Okay.
Oh, Britta.
It's funny that she's a bartender who's very pretty, and that usually equals a ton of tips.
Start.
But she can't make any money as a bartender.
I wanted a Murphy bet for shenanigans, but the cost to shenanigan ratio was too
Yeah.
How did you guys afford this?
Don't worry.
He put your friend's name on the delivery slip? That seems weird, right?
What did they do? I could just watch the Dean for 20 minutes.
It's 2:39.
That was the time when you started setting the time at...
That could be fun.
So go to...
Look at that.
Settings. Is settings the volcano
Manual.
or the cobbler's workshop?
It's a monastery. Serial number.
Dude.
I've got it.
All right.
What's the
Now you
serial
just have to
number?
put that file out.
1.
You can do that by dragging it.
I have no intention of returning this system.
Oh.
On the contrary.
He's drowning it. Oh my God.
Are you strong or angry?
My parents bought that couch. Explain yourself.
Why would you have to lie about that?
You needed our help, but we needed their help to help you.
That's why we were able to get you such a good deal on the rent.
They're supplementing my rent
Oh,
too?
shoot.
Take your soul and they rip it out of your chest and they shove it in your mouth.
I got bit by a cat.
Oh my God.
I just found out that Annie and Abed have been cheating on me with my parents. They've been sabotaging my life from the shadows by paying off my debts.
You can actually just owe to Deb and George.
Deb and George? You know my parents
They
too?
all talk to them.
Since when?
What were you rebelling against? Was it generosity,
Oh.
whimsical game nights, or delicious lobster bacon mashed potatoes?
You eat the potatoes?
Would they hang out with them?
There are people in this world with serious problems.
Oh my
Chad, go see the nurse.
god. His hand is huge. Keith David. This is lovely.
That's always a yes.
You're a clever young man.
I'm 40.
Come in.
I can copy a file by holding my finger down on a phone.
Oh, so can a monkey. You're describing a system for animals.
Did you see Lawnmower Man?
You bet your sweet ass I saw Lawnmower Man. I consulted on it. Took Brigitte Nielsen to the premiere. We were building worlds within worlds. Get out of my Winnebago.
You're not allowed to say that like it's a punishment. I know what it's like to lie for a living.
Britta, honey.
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
This is a check for all the dirty money.
That's beautiful.
We sent you a birthday card to your apartment in New York, and the next week you're setting fire to a Jamba Juice in San Jose.
Oh, shoot.
If you were on Tinder, your mom and I think you would be the prettiest.
Aw,
Absolutely. The boys would be swiping right.
her parents are lovely.
Or told me that the cat ran away because I tried alcohol, or had me drug tested when I was 11.
We don't remember that stuff.
Well, it's true.
Oh.
Woodstock.
Oh, my God.
Where are they?
I'm sorry.
Get out here!
They're all already there.
Britta, hope you have a wonderful life.
Oh, damn. Why'd you hit Abed the hardest?
Stop infantilizing me! Hey, stop! Stop!
She's gonna steal this kid's ride.
Hey!
Stop infantilizing me.
I can do anything!
Did Jesus weep?
Any luck?
I'm giving Mr. Winger your refund.
I don't want a refund. I want to stay in here forever. And you
Just unplug it.
die.
I think that one plugs in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm on! Ah! Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Most unfair lessons we're forced to learn is that our parents are human beings.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to help you tonight, Britta?
That's a good friend.
Preferences. Growth. Selection.
No! What's happening? I want to go back in.
Oh, poor Dean.
Yeah. Now, manipulate worlds.
But maybe all that did was leave a part of me stuck at 17.
Yeah,
The part
maybe.
that tends to run away when I'm confronted with the truth.
Oh. Nice reconciliation.
I got bit by a cat, Deb.
Oh, oh God.
I'll get the antibiotics.
At least he ended up at an adult's house.
I have no idea what to do with the rest of my life now.
We offer a wide variety of classes.
Oh, interesting.
Sometimes you find out.
You're back, Troy.
Oh my God, he said you're back, Troy.
As for me, it's different. Change.
That's not the weirdest thing anyone's caught you do, I'm sure. Like Iron Man said. Holy Christ. I feel like since they went to, I don't remember, did they go to Yahoo or Amazon or something for this final season? That they basically just let Dan Harmon do literally anything he wants. Because that was crazy. All right. Episode 2 down. And again, it was fine. It was a funny episode. The best parts with Keith David and Dean Pelton. Like, Dean Pelton, I forgot his real name again, Jim Rash. Like, I haven't seen him in a lot of things besides this and like his cameo in a Marvel movie. So I don't know what else he's been in, but this guy is a good actor. Like, he had to act blindfolded basically this entire episode, and it's good that he directed this one. But that was like one of the best parts of this episode was him pretending to be in virtual reality. Like, that was really, really good. The funniest thing about that to me is that Dean Pelton is so fascinated by this crappy version of AI. Like, once he put the goggles on and we get to see what he sees, that's kind of terrible. Like, it's not even good. But Dean Pelton is that kind of character that he's never experienced anything like that before. So he thinks it's the best thing ever, and it was actually horrible. So I got to give Jim Rash a lot of credit for this episode in his acting and his directing, because it was really good. The way he like used the camera gave me some horror movie vibes. Like, it wasn't a scary episode. I don't know, the way he tilted it and framed some shots, it kind of reminded me of like 80s or early 90s horror movies. That's just me. I'm not a movie connoisseur, so I could be making this up, but that's what it reminded me of. And then you get Keith David. Like, I understand this is a comedy, and everyone in this show are great actors. They're very good. You have to act a certain way depending on what type of show you're in. But Keith David is on another level. Like, as soon as Jeff got into his trailer, Keith David ate the hell up out of that scene. It's like plopping a serious actor into a comedy, but telling him, yes, you're in a comedy, but I want you to act like you would act in any other show or like serious movie. He's just great. I don't remember if we've ever seen Britta's parents before. We might have, I just don't remember. But I don't know if that was supposed to be like a callback to the movie Clue, because they were both in Clue. That was sweet. It was a nice little story how she'd been rebellious and she finally learned her lesson and, you know, wants to make amends and reconcile with her parents to have a better relationship. That was beautiful. What makes it even better to me is that she spoke to another woman about her problems that helped her fix it. She could have easily talked to Jeff or easily talked to like Abed, but I'm glad they made it a woman figure. And it's nice that it was Frankie, because Frankie's new. She doesn't really know Britta, so she's not going to like kiss her ass or like stroke her ego or just try to like be nice. She's going to be real with her, and it helped her reconnect with her parents. So that was really nice. But besides that, I mean, it was good. It was a funny, fine episode. Chang, again, he gets nothing to do, but he kills it. Like, Ken Jeong literally got shit to do this episode, and he killed it. It's amazing. I really wish they had more of him to do, more for him to do, but you get what you get with Chang. You know, I guess they just don't want to write too many storylines for him. I don't know. I don't want to harp too much on Chang. So yeah, another pretty fine episode of Community. It was funny. It was enjoyable. That's all I could really ask for. Like, I know I'm not going to get season 1 through 3 quality, and that's fine. As long as it's funny, enjoyable, and I have a good time, that's all I could ask for. So what did you all think of this episode of Community? What did you think of season 6 as a whole? What do you think of my reaction and my thoughts? And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, guys.